Stop her! Elizabeth, your concern is that she not die.
That's the problem with shooting people, Taylor. Oftentimes they die.
Why should I meet with this white dog, Captain? Because he has your wife.
This was my mother's necklace. She wore it every day of her life.
You killed them!
Who?
My parents. They were your first kill.
All I can think about is Jindaga dying at my hand.
Shields, this is the wrong thing to do.
She's not going to be mistreated, Hawkeye. My orders are that she be accorded the same respect as the wife of a French general.
Except Jindaga is not a French general. If you take her through those gates, do you think he is going to be satisfied with just killing you? No, he is going to butcher every settler attached to this fort.
Not without risking her life, he won't. And I do not think he will do that.
He thinks you've already done it.
I just want to propose something to him. Now, even if he turns me down, which I do not think he will, I will release her.
I doubt he'll let you live that long, Taylor.
Stop her! Stop her!
No!
No! Hold your fire! That's not what I meant, you bloody fool! Stand clear!
She's still breathing.
How bad is it? Will everyone step back?
It's not good.
This is Jindaga's wife?
Yes.
What's her name?
Wanima.
Nima. Shh. Let me.
No. Stan Higanum. I'll get some hot water.
Thank you, and some rags. They're in a bag under the counter. How did this happen?
Ask him.
Is she going to live?
It's all right. Friends. Hawkeye, how you say friends?
Tia Taro.
Dia Taro. Taylor, bring me the bowl.
It is imperative that she stay alive.
How did this happen?
She tried to escape.
Why didn't you just run after her?
Elizabeth, your concern is that she not die.
That's the problem with shooting people, Taylor. Oftentimes they die.
Well, not this one.
I couldn't believe when I heard that you'd captured her. I thought, surely not. They're not using women as barter now.
For God's sake, Elizabeth. She's not a duchess, she's a Huron savage.
Stan!
This inscription reads, "To my beloved Rebecca." I do not think her name is Rebecca, do you? How do you suppose she came by this? You think it was a moral act? I doubt Rebecca found it very moral.
Water's ready. Taylor, you get a hold of her feet. I'll hold her shoulders. Give her something to bite down on.
Here.
No. Okay. Hold her tightly.
What do you think her chances are?
Better than yours.
I asked for your analysis of her health, not of my ability to bring her husband to heel.
Tell the truth, I don't think much of either one.
Well, Jindaga has to have a spy here. This is the third time we've accurately targeted him, and he's not been in camp.
You never should have taken his wife, Taylor.
She was there and he was not. Due to some time limitations, we were desperate. I want to meet with him.
Well, you're going about it the right way. He'll need to meet with you to kill you.
Are you aware of the massacre at St. Anne?
I've heard.
Well, for the French, it was the last straw. They are about to place a 200-livre bounty on Jindaga's head. They do not care what condition he comes in.
Well, I doubt they'll hand it over to a British officer.
Unfortunately, true. So my aims are more military. Jindaga desires to annihilate all white people on this continent. The fact the French have put a veritable fortune on his head might persuade him to become more exclusionary in his killing.
You want Jindaga to kill only the French?
Why not?
You're thinking like a white man, Taylor.
I am prepared to offer certain bonuses, munitions, steel blades.
Muskets?
It could be arranged. I am certain His Majesty would appreciate your native expertise if the meeting is set up.
You want me there?
That is what I just said.
So let me see. You want Jindaga to meet with the fellow who captured and shot his wife just to bring him to the peace table. Yes, I'd like to see that. Come now, Taylor. Let her go. Cut your losses.
She is my protection. I have no intention of releasing her. Thank you, Scout.
Well, I'd say you're in a heap of trouble, Captain.
So I have been apprised. But that is my problem. Yours is getting my message to Jindaga. You have had good fortune finding his camp. Can you find him?
You mentioned something about a bonus.
If you set the meeting before noon tomorrow.
What kind of bonus?
You have a good eye.
45 caliber.
Maple stock, sterling furniture.
It's a fine piece.
There were only a dozen of these made.
Yeah, it must be hard to part with something like that.
You are certain you will be able to find him?
Not a problem.
He just said he wanted to meet with you. He didn't say what for. I swear. Why should I meet with this white dog, Captain? Why? Because he has your wife.
Ninja. Ninja.
Where did you get this? Onan!
What is it?
Onan!
Connect the gun.
A wedding gift from Jindaga. Where did Jindaga get this? Onan!
Skatatonta. Hurry on.
What's wrong? Where did he get it?
His first kill. This was my mother's.
Hawkeye, please wait. You're not thinking straight.
Don't let the fact that that woman is injured fool you. You never turn your back on her. You never stay in a room alone with her.
What if you're mistaken?
You keep a guard with you at all times. Promise me.
No.
Elizabeth.
Hawkeye, you don't know for certain that Jindaga is your parents' killer.
Yes, I do. His wife said that this was a souvenir of his first kill. This was my mother's necklace. Elizabeth, she wore it every day of her life. You know why a warrior keeps such a thing? Because he believes that it brings him power, and he doesn't keep it unless it's his kill.
So now you're going to kill him.
Yes. I never thought I'd get the chance.
I'm not sure you have the right.
Well, I am. But I guess I have the memories, and you don't.
Be safe.
Mr. Shields, is anything wrong?
I need to get a message to Chingachgook at the Delaware camp.
The Shields woman told me where you were going. This is not like you. Revenge is not your belief.
This is different.
Why?
It just is. Don't tell me you think the murder of my parents should go unanswered.
What would your white father tell you?
I'm not him.
He is in you. Hawkeye. When a warrior goes to battle, he must do so without reservation.
I have none.
Your anger will take you to the battle. But your soul will stop the knife from striking. When you hesitate, Jindaga will use this.
I will not hesitate, Chingachgook.
Ask your God. If he tells you this is right, you know that I will go with you.
And if he tells me this is wrong?
Then I will go for you.
Enter.
I'm back. You got your meeting. Big Delaware Village, midday tomorrow.
Jindaga will be there.
He will.
Does he know about his wife?
That's what convinced him to meet you. I'll take my pistol now. Fate sometimes plays funny tricks, don't it?
Yes, it does.
Shine forth. Who will rise up for me against the wicked? Who will stand for me against evildoers? They band together against the righteous and condemn the innocent to death. But the Lord has become my fortress, and my God is the rock in whom I take refuge. He will repay them for their sins and destroy them for their wickedness. The Lord our God will destroy him, Nathaniel.
Has a vision spoken to you?
My white father's voice. I could hear it.
And what did he say?
Do not take vengeance for yourself, son, but leave room for the vengeance of God. For it is written, "It is mine to avenge. I will repay." In due time their foot will slip. Their day of disaster is near, and their doom rushes upon them.
He agrees with you, Chingachgook. This vengeance, it's not a thing for me to do.
Mr. Hawkeye? Is Mr. Hawkeye here?
I'm here.
Captain Shields says you told him if he could set up a meeting with Jindaga, you'd come. Well, he set up the meeting.
When and where?
Midday, right here, in the Delaware camp.
I'll be here.
Yes, sir. I'll tell him, sir. I'm sure he'll be happy to hear about it, sir.
I'll be here with you.
No need, Chingachgook.
From the garrison at Fort Bennington, a Monroe's 35th Regiment of Foot, I greet you, brave warrior. My heart is glad in your presence here. I am Captain Taylor Shields. I have heard much of your greatness, your great prowess, your cunning in battle, your wisdom in leadership. I have heard that you are a most powerful enemy of my foe, the French.
The wind has whispered false words to you then. The French are not my enemy.
You are a most understanding war chief, Jindaga. I have here a declaration issued by the French. It places a bounty of 200 livres on your head. 200 livres is more than most Frenchmen will see in their lifetimes. The French would never place such an offer if they did not consider you a much feared opponent. Anyone who is so great an enemy of the French is a friend of mine because I...
You killed them!
Who?
My parents. They were your first kill.
I don't remember them. I've killed many.
Are you mad?
White words mean nothing.
Jindaga, please accept my most profound apologies.
This talk is finished. For every day that my wife is not returned, a white family will die.
Let him go.
This man is under arrest.
On what charge?
Stand out of my way.
On what charge? Let him go.
Pull that trigger and you will hang.
He is a member of my clan. He is my responsibility.
It was my council meeting he sabotaged.
Your council meeting was on Delaware land. Release him to me, or you'll break the treaty.
This land belongs to King George.
Lies like that will cost you your Delaware allies. Are you sure you want to do that, Captain Shields?
Release him. You knew Hawkeye had a vendetta against Jindaga and you did not inform me.
I've been busy tending to the woman you shot, Taylor. Forgive me for not knowing your priorities. Where's Hawkeye now?
Hunting Jindaga down, no doubt. Can the wife survive a move?
Why?
Because returning her may be the only way to avoid exploding this powder keg that backwoodsman has lit.
Hawkeye didn't start this. You did. When you captured this woman and considered her a pawn, not a human being.
I did not attack a chief.
No, Taylor. You attacked his wife.
As always, I thank you for your most gracious hospitality.
You awake? Don't be afraid. Friend, Diataro.
If Jindaga says he will kill, he will kill.
You speak English.
Return me to Jindaga.
You're far too weak. If you were to die, it would bring a greater war.
You have friends outside the fort.
Yes.
Dig their graves.
Winema. Blood feud cannot be the only answer.
Are you brave?
No. Why?
Jindaga must know that I will be well again, and that he need not kill. He must know that I said this.
But how can he know?
If you give him this, he will know that I sent you.
Let me get Captain Shields over here.
No. It must be you.
Why? Why me?
Because a white woman who came alone. That would mean something.
No. He would kill me.
Because you come from me, he will spare you. I give you my word. Otherwise, many will die.
Find him.
Build 3 small fires.
All these years, I have nothing from my parents to put on the pole.
Best memories are kept in the head and in the heart.
But when I think of them, I think only of how they died, not how they lived.
Bad thoughts can poison your mind.
I'm afraid they have, Chingachgook. My parents taught me that the power of reason is what separates man from beast.
So your desire to avenge their deaths, you fear will cost you your reason?
All I can think about is Jindaga dying at my hand.
Not such an unreasonable thing.
But it is. When the rage takes over, I can't think of anything else. I'm like a wolf caught in a leg trap, ready to chew off its own leg just to escape.
Why is that so bad? If the wolf doesn't escape, he dies. Come, let us return to our camp.
I'll be along shortly.
Oh no. The Spencer homestead. Ah. Wanima. Wanima sent me.
Only a white dog would speak to me of peace while she holds my wife prisoner.
I did not shoot your wife. I'm the one that's been trying to save her life. Do you think she would have told me how to find you if I hadn't been a friend to her?
She told you how to find me because she is smart. Now I have a prisoner too. There is a white dog who stands with the white captain, but fights like a red man. What is he called?
His name is Hawkeye.
Hawkeye. Where will I find him?
Why?
Because he is the only one that I trust to return my wife to me. You are his woman.
No.
You may not be his woman, but I can see in your eyes that he is your man. Where will I find him?
If you seek him out, he will kill you.
Where will I find him?
At the Delaware camp.
You want to fight me?
I want to kill you.
Tomorrow, when the sun hits the great peak,
Bring my wife to the mouth of Bear Creek. You know where that is?
Yes.
I will meet you there. We will fight. I will reunite you with your parents. If you are not there, or I do not make it back to my village safely, the white woman with the blue eyes will die.
I'm sorry, sir. I have orders not to let anyone enter.
Shoot me. Jindaga has Elizabeth.
I was hoping you had killed him.
How could you have let her leave the fort?
She did not inform me she was leaving. What makes you so certain he has her?
The look in his eye when he told me.
You saw him. Well, why the devil didn't you kill him?
Yesterday, you were pulling me off him.
Well, today, he slaughtered a local family. And he's going to continue to do so. Most likely, beginning with Elizabeth.
That capturing and shooting his wife probably didn't sit well with him.
There's no need to go in there.
I'm taking her back to Jindaga.
I suspect Jindaga will notice that she is dead. For God's sake, it's not as if I murdered her.
Well, why don't you go and give your condolences to Jindaga? Explain the finer points of that argument to him.
He will not find out.
He will find out. He has a spy here, remember?
Then we will let Elizabeth lead us to him.
How?
With those big skirts and petticoats, about the only thing easier to track is one of your patrols, Taylor.
What do you intend to do?
Get to Elizabeth before he finds out his wife is dead.
Give me 10 minutes. I shall accompany you.
We can't wait.
We'll need your 10 minutes.
He is not dead. He is going to return Juanima to me, and then I'm going to kill him.
What happened that you hate us so much?
With the white man, everything must be his way. His laws, his land, his names, his God. There is no room for difference with you.
You don't know anything about me.
I know that you came here thinking like a white woman. And to get you here, Juanima had to think like a white woman and speak like a white woman. What words do you know in my language?
Tia Tavo.
Wanima yen ha'ane.
Wanima yen ha'ane.
What is it? What's happened? Ah!
My wife is dead.
Please! This isn't the way!
We're waiting for the right time.
I'm afraid that's been taken out of our hands. As soon as we rescue her, I'm going to kill him, Chingachgook, and he'll try and stop me.
We'll drink from his skull together.
Hawkeye!
Elizabeth, spread your wrist!
Yesterday, when I said that I didn't remember killing your mother, I lied. She had long yellow hair. She was beautiful. She was even more magnificent. Dead.
At this moment, my mother would have spared your life. But then, she was a much better person than I am.
Time to go.
Sometimes I hear people speak of Hawkeye as if he can do anything, that he is somehow beyond feeling fear or pain, that he is incapable of doing wrong. But the Hawkeye I know is like any man. He suffers, he struggles. Sometimes he misses the mark. He's human.
You understand that you'll be held accountable?
I understand.
I love you, son.
I miss you, Father.
miss you both.